Hello, what's up, guys? Hello, Taco. How you doing? Today we're gonna be looking at a new Pokemon, starting up a new run. We are going to be doing Paris, but before we get started in the run, we're gonna do the thing that we always do. We're gonna take a look at his stats. We're gonna take a look at his moveset, and then we're gonna get started. So, first off, let me pull that page up. Don't need you anymore. Weird. Anyway, so yeah, let's take a look. Where you at? There we are. Stats. All right. So, okay. So we have 55 special. So at least we have the higher of the two special stats. So 55 special, 55 defense, 70 attack, which is pretty good. Pretty good. 35 HP, not great. Not great. 25 speed, pretty trash, pretty terrible, pretty horrific. Yeah. The speed is kind of what's going to hurt us a lot. We're basically not going to outspeed anybody. At least at first. At least at first. But let's take a look at what we got moveset wise. Alright, so we start off with Scratch. And only Scratch. Oh, fucking God. I hate this. This right here is one of the worst things. Because if I scroll down, it suddenly vanishes. Okay, there we go. And it like just auto scrolls the whole thing up. All right, so we start with Scratch. We get Stun Spore at 13 and Leech Life at 20. Leech Life is Stab, so it's 30 base power, not just 20. So, you know, we got that going for us. But we get Slash, just 70 base power. We get Spore. Spore is huge for us. Spore is absolutely massive. And we get Swords Dance and Growth. So we get both Growth and Swords Dance. We got Body Slam, which after a single Swords Dance will do more damage than Slash, right? Well, actually, no. Slash is not a guaranteed crit on this guy, right? Because he's got such a slow speed. So, here, let's pull this back up over here. So, because he's got a 25 speed, hi, kitten. What are you doing? Need you to get down. There you go. Let's take a look real quick. 25 divided by 65. So yeah, Slash has a 38.5% chance to crit. Not great. Not great. So we'll probably be not using Slash at all. We'll probably only be using Swords Dance. By the time we get to 34, we will already... Oh, I'm sorry, Body Slam. Body Slam. Not Sword. Well, obviously also Swords Dance. We also get Mega Drain. We get Dig. Right? This is going to be another major part of our moveset. The question is, what moves do we use? What moves do we have? Spore is definitely staying, right? Spore is definitely on the moveset. Dig is definitely on our moveset. Body Slam and Swords Dance. That would make the most sense. That leaves us with no stab moves and no grass moves. But think I think that that's okay. I think that that's okay. Because we only need to survive. Well, not really. We need to survive, well, one round basically every fight so that we can set up Spore. Like, basically, the strategy is going to be the same for most of our fights. We're going to set up Spore. After Spore, we're going to do Sword Stance. After Sword Stance, we're going to use either Body Slam or Dig to rip through the rest of the person's team, right? That is going to be our basic strategy throughout the game once we get Sword Stance, obviously. Before that, it's just going to be Spore, and then we hope that we do enough damage with Body Slam or Dig to be able to get through. Blastoise is the only late game use case for grass moves. Lorelei as well. Lorelei, Blastoise, the rock types, Rhyhorn, Rhydon on the champion and the rival, and on Giovanni. The Onyx is on Bruno. Yes, you can get through them with Dig, but hey, Fishy! What's up, Fishiest? How you doing? Yes, Dig will be super effective against them, but they are going to have much higher physical defense than special. So Mega Drain would probably, well, not after a couple of Sword Stances, obviously, but is growth? Let me just double check. It's just one stage special. Okay. So yeah, I think we're gonna skip Mega Drain entirely. We'll probably keep Leech Life around for a bit. A little bit of sustain. Finally, our cut user is getting some use, I see, right? Um. The funny thing is that the only thing that this actually changes for our catch routing is we ignore Geodude now, right? Uh, we still catch a Spearow. We still try to catch a second Paris if we can. And we still grab the Lapras. And if we don't get another Paris, we grab the Farfetch'd. But yeah, I think that's pretty much it for this. I think we've pretty much got our setup. We've got our move set ready to go and planned out and all that good stuff. Let me set that up. So, let's swap over to this. Oh, guys. I'm gonna flash this on screen for just a second. Show you what we're gonna be doing next Tuesday. I'm really kind of, well, here, let me resize it. The picture was slightly small. I don't think that I want to do the Ditto run just yet because we're only at so while it says 92, we're actually only basically at run 50. Also, what the hell happened to my capture screen? Why is it so much big? What the hell? I did not change that. Well, let me fix that. Apparently that's a problem. All right, just a quick interruption. All right, so just a quick, just for a second it died. Yes. All right, we're gonna flash on real quick a picture of the of the Tuesday Pokemon for next week, because I don't want to do Ditto just yet. I think it's too early. I want Ditto to be one of the final runs that we do. But yeah, we're just gonna 3, 2, 1. All right, there it is. That's all you see. It's still buffering on Twitch. That's unfortunate. Let me. Okay, so. All right, let me take a look at this. So this actually still looks like shit. Um. Damn. Okay. There we go. Yeah, I don't know what happened with the capture, because remember yesterday I accidentally hit a button to that resized it, but I don't know, that's fucking weird. But it's dealt with. It's dealt with. It's dealt with. It's dealt with. It's fixed. We're good to go. We can now start our run of the Paris. Why is this slow again? Okay. Oh, shit. I don't have the timer up. Oopsie doopsies. Yep. Yep. We're going to be doing Missingno next Tuesday. Yeah, I forgot. Yeah. All right. 3, 2, 1, go. Oh, God. What do you mean it's not... Okay. We're going to take a look at this. See this option right here? See this option that's not highlighted, that's not checked, that I fucking checked yesterday and last week? Why is Live Split forgetting the settings that I'm saving? I don't understand. It's incredibly frustrating. Anyway, 3, 2, 1, go. Oh, let's swap to that again. My name is... what is this guy's name? Carter. Oh no! We lost frames. Lies. I have lost 0 frames, apparently. Mushroom. We have a lot of, we're probably gonna lose this, honestly. Unless he's just really stupid. Oh, hey, he got a crit. That crit actually did basically just normal damage. I need to look up the calculation for how Gen 1 calculates crit damage, because it's partly based on your level. It's not just a flat number. By the way, again, instead of just being like crit damage is 1.5 or times 2 damage over normal, it's crit damage is fucking long ass equation that is based on the level of the Pokemon getting the crit. Nope, it is not just 2 times. It's not even just 1.5 times. It's a fucking weird ass damage calculation. Alrighty then. Let's grab. Oh, by the way, reminder of a nightmare that we're about to encounter. We are quad weak, or we are Poison Sting is double super effective against us. We cannot beat these trainers because we will get absolutely fucking demolished by Weedle right now. So we're gonna have to get some levels. We're gonna have to get some levels off of these wild Pokemon. Yeah. That level 3 Weedle just did over half our health and damage with one Poison Sting. We are also outsped by equal level Kakuna. You remade Gen 1's battle damage calculation? Really? May I ask for why? Two times level times crit. Yep, that sounds about right. That sounds about right. We're fucking dead if we fight that Weedle. It's not super complicated to understand. Yeah, it's all of these things. Yep, it's easy. What do you mean? It's fucking bonkers. I don't understand what the issue is. Oh, that's a Pokeball. I always think that that's a potion for some reason. I want to get another Kakuna. How many attacks do I have left? 4. I don't want to get another Kakuna. We need to go and heal. It's way easier to understand if you remake it. Well, so like the crit part is just the first bit, right? Because like the second bit is just the normal damage calculation, which it makes sense that it's got to be slightly more complicated, because it's not just, you know, it's got to take into consideration the defense stat, it's got to take into consideration your attack stat, and all that stuff. But like the crit part should just be ×2. Said on PowerPoint calculation, maybe to save memory, they use just an integer-like variable and just shifted the amount of max power points possible to store each move. I don't know. But I feel like if we're talking about memory saving, like the less complicated the calculation is, the less memory it should require, right? At least that's my... We're gonna save. Because I just failed to run away from a Weedle. And again, it did over half my health and damage. Not really. Realized maybe a ROM hack that I watch people play uses it, since I saw someone get a very wonky crit damage on a Pokemon. They had a very funny rage mode because it killed... It shouldn't have, according to their calculations. Yep. It doesn't surprise me at all. I mean, yeah, you guys saw how little damage that Squirtle's critical hit did. That Squirtle's critical hit. I mean, granted, it ignored both of the tail whips that I had been hit with at that point. So there's that. I get it. I think once we hit level 9, we try the level 9, idea. I think we try the level 9, Weedle once we hit level 9. Which we're fairly close to. Oh! Because I forgot to reset the death counter. That's why. Imagine me actually remember... Actually, I've been pretty good at that lately. I've been pretty good about remembering to reset the death counter. Didn't even notice. Yeah, but like, okay, so here's the I kind of hold like I should remember it because it's kind of part of what I'm doing here. It's kind of the whole part of the whole thing of these streams is to see how many times we die with these Pokemon. So resetting the death counter is kind of important. And considering I've done this over 100 times now, I should remember it at this point. Oh shit, I'm fucking... Nope, we're not. Let me go! Let me go! I can't... I couldn't get away from a Kakuna. You stupid old man, get out of the way. Johnny Cat wants cuddles because it's raining out. He always gets more cuddly when it's raining out. It's not storming here, but it is raining, which is actually really unfortunate because I don't have a car right now and I have to walk into work today. This is like the first time that my walk-in is going to be... Well, they usually are... The walk-ins are usually fairly miserable because my feet... Well, not my feet. My legs tend to be absolutely screaming in pain by the time I get to work. Because the whole thing's uphill. Alright, we're gonna try this guy now that we're level 9. Hopefully he spams a lot of string shots. Because they do basically nothing to us. We need one more? Damn it. We need 3 string shots. That is death number 1. We died to a Weedle. We managed to do it. We did it. We died to a Weedle. I would have to get to like level 11 or so to be able to survive 2 of these, probably. Oh, good. Turn 1 poison. Doesn't actually matter because if we get hit by a second poison sting, we're dead regardless. Oh, you fuck. I hate this. What is my luck with hotkeys today? Like, what the hell? All right. That's what I wanted to do. So we might as well just keep trying this guy until we get the 2, Oh, fucking hell. Again with this. Ah! Stop hitting me with fucking poison sting, you bastard. Alright. Get down. There we go. Of course. Alright. Fuck, I did it again. So what keeps happening is I keep accidentally hitting Control R when I have OBS selected and not when I have the emulator selected to reset. And OBS has a hotkey where Control R is a hotkey that I can't change as far as I can tell. I have looked and I cannot find the option to remove this hotkey from OBS to reset any transformations that you've made to the selected source, which currently selected is the death counter, because that's what we're changing a lot while we do this. Why did I do like 0 fucking damage to this guy? All right. Well, we are apparently not going to be beating that guy right now because he just refuses to spam string shot like he should. So we're just going to continue running around in the forest and killing bugs but only very specific bugs, because other bugs will kill us. This is one of the bugs that we will kill, because we very much resist Thundershock. And Pikachu is worth a pretty chunk of experience. Hi, Shelby. Is it your turn to jump up? Hi. All right. I will try the level 9 Weedle again once we hit level 10. Hopefully the extra defense and the extra attack will make a difference. And the extra health as well, obviously. Let's see how much. Oh, good. Poisoned. Great. That's ideal. Actually, not a huge problem because we do have antidotes. Again, what is with this 100% poison sting nonsense? What are you doing, kitten? Oh, no. Okay. How many do we got? We got 10 left. That is more than enough. All right. We're gonna fight this guy. We're gonna run from this Weedle. Okay, cool. So it takes 4 hits to kill a Kakuna right now. That's not too bad. It's not too bad. Let's see if we can't beat this guy now. We're 1 level higher. Nice crit. And that's a win. What the All right. That's fine. I'm not upset at all about what just happened. So we died 5 times, or 6 times to that guy. Sorry. We died 6 times to that guy. And when we finally beat him, after going to level up again, he doesn't even attack us. He just spams. That's frustrating. Level 10 power spike. I mean, we did get a critical hit, which is nice. Critical hits are good for us, right? But I feel like it would have been nice if we had not been forced to do that, forced to get to level 10, because like literally the luck that we needed to beat him at level 9 is what we got when we hit level 10. I'm amazed. What's Paris's base speed? 25. He is one of the slowest Pokemon in the entirety of Pokemon. Okay, we can one-shot level 3 Weedle. That's actually really good to know. Bye, kitty cat. Alright. You're out of caffeine. So we're swapping to some OJ instead. Yeah, so we got 25 base speed, 35 base health, 55 special, 55 defense, and 70 attack. And we also get sword stance. I think what we do is we try to get to level 12, and then at level 12 I will try the oh wait, what level do we learn? We get stun spore at 13. I don't think that that's necessary to beat the junior trainer. Can't wait to never crit, right? I think we've gotten one crit so far out of all of the attacks that we've made, and it was against that level 9 Weedle. That's the only crit that we've gotten so far. Okay, so he did not... We can't one-shot level 4 Weedle yet. Alright, so there's the level 12. So we're gonna head in. I'm still gonna kill things as we go, just in case we... Well, because I very strongly believe that we're going to need to, Fucking poison. Bastard. Because there's no way we would have survived all the way to here, being poisoned. Paris would have died before then. I don't think that we need Stun Spore to beat this guy. I know that we're going to need Stun Spore to beat Brock. Really? Well, that's a thing. That might actually be worth it. I'm going to reset this time. Because I think what I want to do is I want to spend as much money as I can, and then we will death loop to this guy. Because I think it'll be faster to gain experience that way than it will be to, So, let's get 2 paralyzed heals. Let's get 2 more antidotes. And the rest on potions. Another paralyzed heal, fuck it. Paralyzed heal will help us in Surge's and Koga's gym, right? Well, basically anybody that has an Arbok or a Pikachu, or the Pikachus in Surge's gym, have Thunder Wave. So, and they love to spam Thunder Wave. So I think that having some paralyzed heals for those is worth it. And also, now I have... Fuck you and your crits! Jesus Christ! Just because you're fast doesn't mean you gotta fucking shove it in my face like that, you dick. Alright. So we're gonna die a lot here coming up. Well, once we hit level 13, I think we will have a much better time. Yo! Another very clutch crit. Nice. Another very unclutch turn 1 sand attack. We're never gonna hit again. Yep. Yep, that's kind of what I expected to happen. Oh, we got a Gen 1 miss. That's our first one of the run. And we got Stun Spore. Hell yeah, let's go. The fact that the Sandshrew is faster than me is very, very frustrating. Good morning, Zins. How are you doing today? Okay, now that we have Stun Spore, we are in a much better position to beat this guy. Yeah, look at that. Look at that difference. Wait, are we in a speed tie with the Sandshrew at level 13 here? Doing pretty good. How's yourself? I'm making it. Nah, I'm doing all right. And there's that guy dead. We are not beating Brock at level 14. There's no way. There's no way we're beating Brock at level 14 with only Scratch as a damaging move. Also, I just noticed. Here, let's get that. There we go. Bring that back down because we are not at 1 death. We are at 10. I think at this point... Nice, we can 2-shot those now. I think at this point we fight the other 2 bug catchers. We're gonna fight the one that has 2 Pokemon first, obviously. Just need an attempt or 2. Not quite. Not quite. Like, the funny thing is, I think if we got all the way to 20, where we learned Leech Life, I think Leech Life would actually do more damage than Scratch. Actually, I know it would, because Leech Life is neutral to both Geodude and Onix, whereas Scratch is not very effective, right? Okay, we should be fine, even though we're going to be outsped. Basically, the one way that we could have died there is if that last Weedle had attacked with Poison Sting twice, and if it got a crit. I think if both of those things happened, we might have lost. But beyond that, I don't think that there's any way for us to lose that fight there. I think maybe we try Brock at level 16? I think at level 16 we have a decent chance of beating him. And you know what I'm going to do now? We're going to do something that we almost never do. We're going to do something that we almost never do. Because I ended up on that side of Radiant Forest, we're going to come back here. And we're going to go fight a trainer that most people forget exists. Look at this guy. Oh my god, what's he doing here? That's so crazy. Yeah, I was gonna say, I think we just want to scratch these guys to death. I don't think Stun Spore is necessary here. Alrighty. How close are we to leveling up 464? Probably not gonna level up before we run out of scratches. We'll see, though. We'll see how it goes. Weedle level 5. Do we one-shot you yet? Not quite. Alright, that's cool. You die, for sure. Well, actually, we do have 27. We do have 27 scratches. You die. You do. All right, so we one-shot level 4s now. We knew that we one-shot level 3s. Oh, and level 5 is a damage range. Okay. That's good knowledge to have. What about you? I was not expecting to one-shot that Kakuna. It seems like us not one-shotting that other level 5 Weedle was just really bad luck. I think that might have been a minimum damage roll that let him survive that. Alright. How close are we? 97. Alright, so 2 or 3 fights. Yet he's this annoying little piece of crap. Yep. I mean, he is also 10. He is also 10 years old. Irresponsible mother, bully friend. Well, actually, we don't see either his father or mother, right? His sister is in the game. And his grandpa's in the game. Our character has an absent father and a mom that just doesn't give a damn. Three, 4, 5. All right, so that's all of his. All right, he's paralyzed forever now. You're talking about the main character? Okay. Oh my god. I hate Geodude. He sucks so bad. He's such a pain in the ass. Hi, buddy. With him being paralyzed and us not, we still can't just out damage him. Because if he hits us with another tackle, I think we die. And if we don't, we're like really close. Okay. So one thing that we did learn with this, though, we did learn. Hi. That was a very uncomfortable place for you to step, kitten. All right, I think what I do is I attack until he starts defense curling to try and get as much damage in as I can. As soon as I start, there we go. Okay, so we're only doing 1 damage now. Now that we're only doing 1 damage, now we want to get the paralysis in. Both grew up playing Pokemon. We have this Regina George-esque relationship between us, and now I'm curious if we somehow emulated the game's friendship. The games are built around this common trope of weird kids having toxic friendships. Oh, I definitely had a lot of those as a kid. A lot of those as a kid. And I was on both sides of those, right? Like, I was the one that was the toxic, and I was also the one that was the victim of toxic relationships. Or friendships. Quote unquote friendships, right? As a kid. Because kids are still learning what like that kind of stuff means, and people by nature are selfish creatures. So as a kid, unless you're taught better, you're going to be very selfish. You're going to basically end up using people to get what you want until you're taught better. So a lot of, especially early childhood friendships, a lot of early childhood friendships are not healthy relationships. Um, unless the parents have already like have been very consistent in teaching their child uh how strong healthy relationships should be. Um, at least that's my are in what gen are IVs and EVs introduced? I believe that's Gen 3. Gen 1 and okay, so I think Gen 1 has DVs and stat experience. I think Gen 2 has DVs and EVs. And then Gen 3 is IVs and EVs. I believe that's how it goes. I could be very wrong. It could be DV and stat XP until Gen 3 all the way. But I'm not entirely sure about that. From enemies to lovers, and no one will convince you otherwise. Well, considering the fact that Red is a completely uh like personality void. Never heard of DVs? Yep. That is the IV equivalent in Gen 1 and 2. They're basically the exact same thing as IVs, except instead of a, was it a 1 to 31, it's a 0 to 16 or something like that roll. Um, yeah. I very much was. I was a very selfish child. Um, so I might also just be projecting a bit because that's the experience that I had growing up. Um, but I believe that there is a healthy or that there's a healthy amount of healthy is not the right word. Um, EVs, stat experience, genders, Gen 3, IVs, EVs, genders. Oh, I do not. I do not wish that they remove those. IVs and EVs are very important to differentiating between different Pokemon. Um, and especially now that they have ways to easily clear and manipulate IVs and EVs in the later gens, I think that it's very it's an interesting aspect of the game that means that not every Pokemon is equal stat wise, while also making sure that you don't have to spend like weeks uh breeding for the perfect Pokemon because you got bottle caps now, right? Um, Gen 8? No, but in Gen 9, they're basically free if you do Terra raids. I've got so many. Oh, shit. We're out of PowerPoints. And I don't want to sit there and spam Stun Spore. Um, yeah, I don't know about Gen 8, but in Gen 9, they're basically free. Um, and you get so many EV boosting items while doing Terra raids. I have so fucking many. Um, that getting a Pokemon from 0 EVs to max of the stats that you want isn't actually that big of a deal. Um, Golden Bottle Cap sets all of your IVs to max. That's what the Golden Bottle Cap does. What would be the point of a rusted bottle? I would assume that would set the IV to 0, but well, I guess if you're like a trick room, team, you would want to set your speed to 0, right? I feel like that's like the only time that would be useful. Your Pokemon growing with you, but the fact that your starter will be weaker than someone started just by chance is wrong. I don't know about that. Self-inflicted confusion damage. Oh yeah, I guess if you're a special attacker and yeah, you wanna do that, then minimizing your actual. Yeah, I could see. Yeah, okay. I have been convinced. I have been convinced of this argument. Yeah, we've never once died to confusion in any of these runs. That's definitely not a thing that's happened. Um. Yeah, I think that IV's Fluttermane doesn't care about its physical side at all, so giving it a 0 attack IV would be great. Yeah. Yeah, Esperanza is the same. Like, if you have a physical Esperanza, you're doing it wrong. Yeah, I think IVs and EVs don't really come into play in the base game at all. Not really. Um, by the way, if humans were selfish by nature, we would be extinct a while ago. I mean, outside civilization, we're kind of useless by ourselves. So I disagree. Um, so being selfish by nature is not it's a baseline. I feel that and civilization brings a lot of benefits to the individual. So um even if we are like even if you say like let's just say, you know, for the sake of the hypothetical, humans are selfish by nature. That does not negate the need for civilization because civilization help. Oh Jesus, I just realized I'm level 18. Let's go fight Brock again. I didn't realize that I'd leveled up that much. We were just sitting here talking. Um, Civilizations bring so many benefits, and grouping together brings so many benefits to the individuals of that group. That it's not a it's not a counterpoint to people being selfish. Not talking about competitive because that's a whole can of worms. But God, I hated my minus special attack Torterra was shitty against plus special attack Empoleon. Okay, so that's also nature, right? That's not just. Oh, I did not actually want to do that. All right, he has now used Defense Curl, so now we spam Stun Spore to get him paralyzed. All right, so he is now paralyzed forever. Do we just go another 2 levels to get Leech Life? I think we just go another 2 levels to get Leech Life. Because we're not going to get through Onyx at all. Like, there's no fucking way. Look at really selfish by nature species like spiders or sharks. Sharks work together sometimes, though. Sharks will work together. Plus $300 to that, and I gained like 200 experience. Okay, we'll keep it. We'll keep it. Um, Pretty damn hard to get in Scarlet Violet unless you go buy 2 other games, and no simple way to get a 0 IV on something. It's never been easier to build team. Yeah. Um. So we both suck. So yeah, actually, his Empoleon might have had a harder, like a bigger, uh, like hurdle to get over to become decent with a minus attack. Because well, actually, I don't know much about Empoleon at all. Is he like a physical attacker? Is he more of a physical or special attacker? I feel like he's probably physical. But I'm not 100%. I don't know why I'm reading. I am reading the I'm reading the wrong thing. um just totally destroyed me all battles. That is unfortunate. Eventually gonna play PvP in Violet. Just gonna ask my friend who's a completionist to get some Pokemon that I super don't want to get myself. Fair enough. I am actually 2 Pokemon away from completing my Pokedex. By default stats is special. Okay. Ignore your last comment. That is perfectly fine. I can do that. Yeah, I like all of the different things. I like natures. I like IVs. I like EVs. Because they all differentiate Pokemon from one another. And again, back in the day, they were a fucking nightmare to deal with. True. But I didn't give a damn about them back in the day. Uh, I skipped through most of the generations. Well, not really. I skipped through generations 3 and 4. Right? At this point, it's definitely not most of the generations. I've played most generations of Pokemon at this point. But Gen 3 and 4 are Gen 4 I have not touched. I have never played a Gen 4 Pokemon game. Do I like Z moves? I don't really, but it's less because I don't really like Z moves and more because they replaced Mega Evolution, and I much prefer Mega Evolution to Z moves. Buy nature mints and ability patches and vitamins that can max EVs instead of just going to 100 and plentiful. Yep. Exactly. There are so many resources that you have that are so easily attainable in Scarlet and Violet that I think that the bad times with those stats and mechanics are behind us. And there is actually a way to check your IVs as well. 3, 6, 7, 8, and 9, so I skipped a ton. I would recommend I really like Gens 1 and 2. Run a special attack build on my Chestnut and beat my friends who built competitive teams. Never learned the point of all the stat stuff till way later. I'm the person when I've told this a while back, but I feel like it's time to talk about it again. The very first time that I played Pokemon, I was 8 years old. I was 8 years old when Pokemon Red and Blue came out. And we got it for Christmas. Mega Porygon Z. Ah. Please play Gen 5. It's amazing. Oh. You're talking. I was about to say, I did play Gen 5. You weren't talking to me. Soul Silver is 4th. Does it count as 2? I would say that it count. I never played Soul Silver. So still doesn't count for me. But oh yeah, so my first team when I first played through Pokemon back when I was 8 years old consisted of Charizard and a whole bunch of level 20s that I never actually used because I only ever use Charizard. And my Charizard had a very strong moveset. I did not mean to paralyze this Kakuna. His moveset consisted of Flamethrower, Fire Spin, Fire Blast, and Ember. Because they were all fire moves, which means that they all got that same type attack bonus. And why would I want anything else? Obviously, I would want to get the moves that get boosted by being fire types. I was also not the greatest at strategizing. So it took me, I think, to level 82 to be able to beat the Elite Four. With a Charizard. Okay, we got 500 and something experience being carried by a Heracross. I've heard that Heracross is a very strong Pokemon. I'm kind of interested to get to Gen 2 and run him. Fishing Teeth for Hoenn was Blaziken, a Groudon with Cut, and some other Pokemon that I didn't touch. Yeah, like, I feel like a lot of people, when they first play Pokemon, especially if they play it as a kid, like, as a small child, a lot of people will just use their starter forever. Second strongest Pokemon was Sudowoodo, which was at the level we captured. That Ice Bank carried me, mom. Yep. Yep. An egg, a cow, and the face. Wait, who are those? Who are those? I feel like egg is Chansey. A cow is... Alright, without C... So the first Pokemon that come to my mind with those descriptions is Chansey, Miltank, and Snorlax. And I feel like all three of those are wrong. Chansey, Tauros, and Snorlax. Oh, okay. Dude, Chansey in Gen 1 is busted once you get access to TMs. It is so strong. It was round 9, yeah. It's very easy for me to know. It's very easy for me to remember because Pokemon the games came out in 2006 and I was born in 88. And we got it the Christmas of 06 is when we got Pokemon. Man, I remember those old fucking commercials. Those old commercials are so nostalgic anytime I see them. The fucking one where they're all in the bus. Yes, we got Leech Life. Let's fucking go. All right. We're immediately going to try and fight Brock now. Yeah, we got enough. We got enough. We got enough. Goro's body slam into Hyper Beam kills pretty much anything in Gen 1 and is fast as hell. Yeah. The bus crushing again. Yeah, exactly, Taco. Yes, that one's so good. It's such a fucking weird... it's a commercial that could only ever be made in the 90s. Yeah, look how much more damage I'm doing with Leech Life. Look at this shit. He can't damage me. He can't hurt me. Because I heal as much as he deals damage. What do you mean? What do you mean I missed 3 stun spores in a row? Wait, what is stun spores accuracy? 75%. 75%, and I just missed 3 of them in a row. Alright, video game. Sure, why not? Hated it so much. I've never touched Pixelmon. I don't know anything about it. Yeah, the instant that we got access to Leech Life, Brock was a fucking joke. Definitely younger than most people here. That's perfectly fine. We accept all types here. Unless you're an asshole. I'm the only asshole allowed here. All right. So Leech Life is not going to be stronger than Scratch against Caterpie. It will be stronger than Weedle, than Scratch against Weedle, though, because it's super effective. Man, okay, so I've talked about this pretty much any time that we play a bug or poison type, but the fact that bug and poison are super effective against each other in Gen 1 is such a cool fucking mechanic, and I'm so mad that they got rid of it in Gen 2. I'm so mad that they got rid of that when they changed the fucking type chart. Because it's such a cool thing. Like, it would make sense for some types to be strong against one another. But no, they took away that really, really interesting fucking interaction. Started with Gen 2, grew with Gens 3 and 4, but my favorite is still Gen 5. It's not even nostalgia, it's just so good. I started with Gen 1, obviously. Played Gen 2, skipped 3 and 4, came back to round 2 of Stage 5. I can't remember if I got Black 2 or White 2, but I got one of those. And I did that because my family was going on a long road trip. We were driving down to Florida, and we live in Missouri. So it's like from the middle of the country down to the southeastmost point, right? And it was going to be like a long trip. Hell yeah. All right, so that is Pokeball number 1 gone. Like that interaction, but not for. But oh, I did. What the? How did that happen? How did I go up? Whatever, it's fine. I like it, but not for bug and poison. So okay, well here's a question: what two types should be super effective against one another but aren't? What two types should be super effective against one another but aren't? I think Psychic Ghost should be super effective against one another. Hey, Paris, hi. I'm way stronger than I mean to be. I should not have done that. That was really dumb. Bug Psychic and Dark Psychic. I Dark Psychic, Steel and Electric. That would be an interesting one, right? Because Steel is already fucking. Steel is bonkers defensive. Born the same year Gen 3 came out? Jesus. I didn't mean to stun Spore. I meant to leech life. Yeah, Steel and Electric would make sense. Um, and it would kind of help counter Steel a little bit better because Steel is like incredibly like it's designed to be the tankiest typing, right? Steel is designed to be this the most defensive typing in the game. So giving it an interesting weakness that's kind of a it's also a threat to the thing that it's weak against. I fucking really like that thought. All right, we need a Paris. We don't need a Paris. Oh, just all right, we didn't get one. It's fine. We can just trade the Spearow. We'll be all right. Dark Psychic. So Dark Psychic, I think, kind of goes the same with Dark Ghost, where you are so like Ghost and Dark, the logic and Bug, right? All three of them. The logic is these are very common fears in people, right? Ghost because people are very commonly afraid of death. Dark because people are afraid of the dark. Bugs because a lot of people are afraid of bugs. But if you are a very logical person, if you've trained your mind, like psychics would, you kind of overcome these fears. And they can do nothing to you anymore, right? So I think that it's a very interesting interaction to have them be super effective against one another to kind of show both sides of that fear, right? Like, you know, on one side, that fear is very common and can really, you know, fuck you up if you allow it. But you can also train your mind and overcome those fears. Dragon and fairy can be super effective against each other. Whole princess gets captured in a tower by a dragon, but also good beats evil dragon. See, I never really see fairy as like a good type. I always think of it as like fae, right? So I kind of forgot that this Goldeen had Peck, which is double super effective against us. I don't remember if I saved before this fight, so we're gonna do this. I just want to make sure. I think I saved before this fight. We did. Okay, good. Good. All right, we have a Johnny Cat hanging out in the background right now. He's he's right there. They inspired, hence the steel poison weakness, fire resistance, etc. Yeah. Fortunately for us, the water Pokemon has Peck, but this flying Pokemon doesn't have a flying move. So we're going to paralyze it first because I was going to say I feel like this is going to be a rough... God damn it, there's Sand Attack. All right, we only got hit by it once. That's not that big of a deal, and we can get a lot of our health back by that. Yeah. Oh, thank God we didn't miss. Oh, thank God it miss. Or we did not miss. Being a freaky eldritch thing with flesh feelers. Must be saying some pretty dark... Well, I would ask you what you said, but YouTube won't let you fucking... I hate that so much. I hate it so much. All right, I need you to get down. No? All right. I'm just gonna... Nope, I can't. I can't lock the chair because the cat's on the back, which is just constantly pulling the chair back. So we're just gonna be leaning back today. That's just what we're gonna be doing. I feel like once Pokemon makes an Eevee for every type, I think it would be kind of cool to have dual type Eevees. My dang Dragon Eevee already. Yeah, Dragon Eevee would be cool. I don't think that they're ever gonna make a Ghost Eevee. I think that the implications are just too dark. I don't think that they will ever make a Ghost Eevee. Oh my God, stop it. All right. It's fine. We have antidotes. Fairy Drago's favorite change because I dislike... Have you seen most ghost Pokemon? Most ghost Pokemon don't evolve from living creatures, though. Already have Drifloon, Driflib. Ghost types can be creepy as hell. So that's the difference, right? They are already ghost types. They could try and kidnap kids and steal their soul. Look, I never said that the Pokedex entries weren't fucked. But in actuality, I don't think that there is a... Well, I'm trying to think now. Oh, fuck. No! We got to the evolution level. Is there... Okay, no sand attack. Good. Doesn't Alolan Marowak evolve from a normal Cubone? Maybe. Does it? Gen 9 sandwich rival? What do you... What? What? Oh, Arvin. Arvin. What about him? Wait, is he a ghost? Well, his dad is, right? Would be my counterpoint to ghosts don't come from living things. But that doesn't... That's an interesting one, right? Because it doesn't... It's not evolved from a living creature. Right? It's a secondary thing that happens when the Pokemon evolves, right? Because you go to Ninjask, right? That's the name of it. And then if you have specifically a Pokeball and an extra slot in your team, you also get Shedinja. So his dog is dark type, right? It's not ghost type, it's dark type. It's supposed to be Clefable's shadow because Clefable is supposed to be Pokemon's mascot. So that's actually that is a fan theory. That's never been confirmed via Game Freak. Alolan Marowak does evolve from a normal Cubone. Okay. Could be a Great Ball or Ultra Ball or whatever. Not in my experience because I tried that and I had Great Ball, or I think I had a bunch of Ultra Balls, and it just didn't happen. Yeah. Confirm anything for their fans? No. Well, it depends on what company. Nintendo and Game Freak? No, never. Never in my life have they ever done that. Maybe it's wonky there. Yeah, I can't remember what generation I used it in. Maybe it's supposed to only have done a Pokeball, and in Gen 3, because I think it was introduced in Gen 3. Well, it had to have been, right? Because it wasn't in Gen 2. Because there were no abilities in Gen 2. Do I fight you? No, I fight you. Yeah, I fight you. Plot holes older than me in Japanese game franchises that will never be solved. Oh, yeah. I don't know why I'm saving here. I have... it's because in the discarded shell after evolution... It is the discarded shell after evolution. Yes, ghost from non-ghost, but with reasons. Yeah. Man, I love these Pidgeys not ever using Sand Attack. It's pretty great. I love it. Okay. Got this. We're about to upgrade from scratch, finally. Hey! Imagine a world where we don't have scratch anymore. So is it just Shedinja and Alolan Marowak? Let's fight this guy. Because his drowsy should die easily to leech life. Level 26. Let's go. Alright. Well, also, if you consider the Pokemon that's similar to it. What I actually don't. Are you talking about the ghost dogs that are also in Gen 9? Decidueye also gains ghost. Oh, that's true, it does. The ghost ship. Yeah. But those are completely different Pokemon lines. So I don't think that we can count those. Hisuian, Typhlosion, Decidueye, Frostlass, Basque Legion. Basque Legion is ghost type? I did not know that. Interesting. Can see it counting. Yeah. Ghost Zorua? Is there a Ghost Zorua? Wait, that's a thing? Skeledirge? Oh yeah, Skeledirge goes ghost. Yeah. Okay, so that's actually a lot more common than I thought it was. Sir, I require you to be hit. Oh, that's another thing. I never played Legends Arceus. Never in my life have I played that game. Oh yeah, they're locked into using Tackle. They're locked into using Tackle because I'm grass type. Literally states it dies, I'm pretty sure. There's a lot more of this than I thought there was. I thought that evolving into a ghost, gaining a ghost type through Evo was going to be a fairly rare thing. But apparently it's like fairly, well, not like common, right? But there's a lot more examples than I thought there was going to be. At the same time, I'm like, absolutely, hey, the Corviknight's baby stage is pure flying type. Oh, because of the normal flying bit? Please, for the love of God, do not hit me with Sand Attack. Yo, we got Spore. Let's go. We did it. We have... Actually... Oh, shit. I also... Nope, not Bubble Beam. Teaching Dig to Paris. Let's fucking go. Why do we talk to the trainers instead of walking a tile in front of them? It is slightly faster. Finally managed to catch one of the streams. Hell yeah, Ragatalk. How you doing? Yeah, it is slightly faster to talk to the trainer than it is to walk in front of them. Shit. Did I save? Did I save before these fights? Did I save before these fights? I did. Okay, so first off, we're gonna teach dig over... Wait, what? Oh! Dying? Look. Listen. It's not my fault. I forgot. Gift one sub menu. I have a small chat window and it takes a lot of space. Oh, wait, what? I don't actually know. I do kind of hate that. I do kind of hate that. All right, so because we just got absolutely fucking wrecked by Peck, I'm gonna pop a potion because we got a few. We got a few of those. We could use a potion. All right, so yeah, we're gonna put him to fucking sleep. All right, we're gonna do the same thing that we usually do. We're gonna buy 5 super potions. Yeah, it's not there on YouTube. That is true. Cave Dragon Brain is... Wait. Why are we offending cave dragons? Why did you just... Oh, because the cat brushed it. Okay. One to 7 turns of sleep, ass nonsense. Yep. What do you mean? Everything's fine. It ate another miss. Oh, fucking hell. Please be faster than the Ponyta. I realized as I walked into that guy's fucking line of sight that I probably should have not walked in there without healing, because 2 fire types. I am grass bug. I just Twitch chat about Twitch stuff because that made sense. Okay. Gotcha. Imagine if there was a freeze version of Spore in Gen 1. Oh my god. Why would you say such evil things? Why did I not teach Body Slam the instant I picked it up? What the hell's wrong with me? Red Green Blizzard, where it had a 30% chance freeze, top of being incredible. Yeah. It's also 90% accurate. Not 70 like Thunder or 85 like Fire Blast. It is 90% accurate. Absolute nightmare of a fucking move. But because it's 90% accurate, I tend to not use it because that 10%. Oh, that could be a problem for us. Unfair Run is Fridays and is on Fridays all day, and Saturdays when we words Fridays and Saturdays once we finish the auto build judgments. So yeah, it is still being worked on. It's just not today. Let us teach you cut. Not Paris. We're not teaching Paris cut. Fuck that noise. Okay, so Pikachu should just die. The body slam. It is going to be faster than me. There's not really much at all that I could do about that. Not really sure on the schedule. Yep. Is all good. Yep. It is Friday and then part of Saturday. I did not mean to use Spore there because he's just going to die to Body Slam. I'm actually really surprised. Imagine using consumables instead of hoarding them for... And it ate that? What the fuck? That kind of stuff is really frustrating. Like, because that's... It makes no sense for that message to be eaten. It's kind of lit. Or Body Slam, sleep into paralyzed. I mean, like, well, no. The legit part is once we get Sword Stance. Once we get Sword Stance, then it becomes ridiculous. Because then we Spore into Sword Stance, into Body Slam / dig. Paris is adorable. Yeah, unfortunately, he has the life of a Paris, which we all know where that leads. That actually really sucks. Growl really sucks for us. Double Growl even more so. Alright, but it didn't matter. Didn't matter, because we're too good. Parasect is it? Yeah. It's horrible. Yeah, it's just Cordyceps. What the fuck's... What's the problem? I don't understand. Never evolve your parrot. Yeah, this is like one of the ones where it's like... It's better off for your Pokemon to never, ever evolve it. Yes, I did grab that rare candy. Why is it worse? No. We're talking about like specifically from the viewpoint of you wanting the best thing for your Pokemon, not like from a game mechanic standpoint. Because in the world of Pokemon, once Paris evolves, it's dead. Actually, Paris could potentially be another one of those where it loses the bug typing and it becomes grass ghost, right? Try to force the invincible dig glitch. That's a Gen 1, that's a glitch that I've never actually even heard of. Yeah. Yep, it becomes a horrific monster because the mushrooms on its back completely take over its brain. This is actually not a good... We actually have a bad time with Cubone, don't we? It's actually not that bad. Go to sleep. Yeah, Slowpoke is not psychic, so Leech Life is not going to be super effective against it. Oh no, my dig was disabled against a Pokemon that I was not using dig. Mushroom part all along. It is Paris. Must stand for Parasite. That's actually not a bad point. But the Pokedex does specifically talk about Paris as if it were the crab, not the mushroom. I don't think that we're going to have much of an issue with this guy. Wait, what the hell? Go away. You fuck. Blow up. You coward. Blow up. You coward. Ah. We're leveling up like every fight. It's kind of crazy how much we're leveling up right now. I forgot to re-up the fucking repel, and at this point, it's not really worth it. Well, fungi are not grass. Technically correct. They are not plants, but they're closer to plants than animals in the way that they usually behave. How are you faster than me? I am 8 levels higher than you. Fuck off. Need to proofread your messages. Alright, where are you at, Elixir? There you are. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. They really don't like sunlight? Do they not like sunlight? Or do they not need it as much as others? I actually don't know. Ugh. Give me the free TM. Mushrooms are not plants. I know. I know they're not plants. I'm just saying, like, they act more plant-like than they act animal-like. We can get rid of all the Pokeballs. Don't need those. You can go away. You can go away. You can go. You can go away. You can go away. And there we go. So I think I'm going to buy a bunch of Carbos because I want to boost up my speed as much as possible. Because that's like the one big issue that... that's the one big issue that I'm running into. Is just being outsped by things. So even if I do end up wasting Carbos later on in the game... You little bitch. I think it's still worth it to buy as many as we can here. I can't use any of these, right? No. Don't perform photosynthesis. The sunlight does nothing for them. Not their natural food source. Okay. Gotcha, gotcha. Wait, the wording on what is a little weird. Which part? We could go straight to the gym. Normally I go to Giovanni first, but I think that we could just beat the hell out of this and be fine. I actually think that Giovanni is going to be a little bit rougher for us. Well, we do have Dig, but like Leech Life is going to eat through this entire gym. I think I want to body slam the 21s. I think the body slam should kill. Well, you did very specifically say that they do not need it. Yeah, these guys were gonna body slam. So that right there is the 4 that we're missing, because there's 19 Pokemon in this gym. We have 15 Leech Lives, and I am not using a PowerPoint up on a fucking Leech Life. There's no way that that's happening. Ivysaur survives it. Okay. Slash is not good. Slash is not good here. We're not doing it. We're not learning Slash. The higher it's only worthwhile for like the next few levels, because as soon as we get past, well, as soon as we get to Silphco, we're gonna get Swords Dance. Swords Dance is going to replace Leech Life. Aren't mushrooms the reproductive part of some fungi and not the creatures themselves? No, so the spores that they release are the reproductive bit. Oh, you bitch. Question about Wrath? Okay. Shoot, let's do this. Do I still have another antidote? I do, hell yeah. Oh my god, I'm a sleepies. So if you're merged Angel Lich, then you turn to Swarm, do you keep your spell book up to level 10 spells? I would assume no. That is not a question that I can answer definitively, but I would assume no. Fine. All right, how much damage do we do with Leech Life? Oh, they're gonna spam Poison Powder against me. Did you keep them as legend? No, we did not keep them as legend. You lose everything past level 2. God damn it. God damn it. I thought he was gonna spam it. Okay. That's actually fine though. That's actually fine. We learned we want to spore. We want to use spore against the Victory Bell because it will fuck us up. Like a Prophet of Pestilence Shaman and then becoming Swarm and having access to all those extra spells will be super strong. Well, unfortunately, I don't think that's a thing. You will keep the spells if you change Mythic Pass. You will also keep the Trickster feats if you do that. Really? Go to sleep. Are enemies failing the save to Pestilence Hex? I know you need the mythic ability for that. Oh, how often? This is a conversation I know nothing about. Keep the caster level and the 1 through 9 spells, but lose the 10, I think. Wow, really? That's kind of insane. I mean, it would make a lot more sense for a lich to keep their spells than an angel, because the angel, it's like you're being granted these spells by somebody, right? And the instant that you decide to become a fucking evil swarm of insects, that somebody is going to stop granting you those spells, right? But if you're a lich, those are things that you learn, so that would actually make sense. Fail decently often, but I regret not getting con damage and the save upgrades. Yeah. Con damage is so fucking strong. Imagine that somebody was Iomade? Maybe. But, like, what if you don't worship Iomade? Like, because you are... What if you're an atheist angel? What if you're an atheist angel? What happens then? I feel like that would be kind of funny. There has to be interactions about that, right? There has to be interactions about atheist angel, right? Atheist oracle angel and just crap in the face of religion. Yeah, like that just sounds really interesting. Makes sense you keep them because it becomes part of your character, like the feats. You lose other mythic ones because you're kind of like bard spellbooks. Yeah. We're actually doing a lot better than I thought we would be. I figured that our low stats would have been a much bigger handicap than what we're seeing right now. Angel isn't borrowing that power from anyone. You're just so strong in outside cosmic judgment. You're stealing, producing heaven juice of your own chest wound. Okay. Be an angel that dislikes God, i.e. Lucifer, but not an atheist one? Wait, does the game just not allow it? You can't be an atheist angel? Like... I'm gonna dig against the Atkins. I think that's probably a better thing for me to do. I'm gonna put you to sleep because you're gonna be a problem, aren't you? Yep. Yep, 3 turn. I find it really interesting that we are outspeeding as many Pokemon as we are. Not video game logic? Okay. I was gonna say, but like, is there a mechanic that doesn't allow it? I'm just gonna oh, fuck you. Die. Okay, thank God. Halfway through, don't even know what video game we're talking about. Pathfinder Wrath of the Righteous. Quite a good and fun game. I recommend it. It's just not quite as good a speed run as Kingmaker is. Kingmaker is a better speed run. Proto-agnosticism rather than the gods do. Yeah, like you kind of have to be an idiot in the Pathfinder world to not believe in gods. Anybody with any sense of a brain understands that gods and demons exist because they they see demons on a consistent basis. Um Ow! Fucking hell. Okay, so he's locked into rage. That's good. How's Road Trader going now? Is it in a good place? I have no idea. I've never played it. I never picked it up. Um, Never finished the Lich Path. I lost all immersion when they make you be the guy's little biatch. Well, like, not to spoil it, but that's not a thing that happens the entire time. Trust me. What? Bugs in Owlcat Gate? No. Road Trader, it's still a dumpster fire, but a smaller dumpster fire than compared to... Oh, we don't have Fly yet. Let's go grab that. Let's go do that. Counterpoint, Kingmaker is Lindsay, Wrath doesn't, therefore point to Kingmaker. Funny thing, until I got to the end of your sentence, I was actually not sure what you were going to say there, because a lot of people really, really hate Lindsay. I'm going to get rid of a few items here because I'm running low on inventory space. I somehow have more inventory than I normally do. What's TM21? Oh, that's, yeah. We can get rid of that. A lot of people have bad taste. I kind of like Lindsay. I never really had a problem with her playing through the game. Being an atheist in Galarian is a lot more smart than your... Wait. Let me scroll back up because I think I missed something. Terraplanist here. What the hell is Terraplanist? Is that Flat Earth? Fucking Sand Attack! Flat Earther, yeah, okay. So I would say so the way that I look at it is being atheist in, well, Ember is a great example of that, right? So Ember in Wrath of the Righteous is an atheist. It's not that she doesn't believe in the gods, it's that she doesn't, it's basically somebody who doesn't worship any of the gods. It's not somebody that doesn't believe that they exist. Yeah, exactly, Ragatalk. Somebody who doesn't follow or worship any of the gods, as opposed to somebody who just refuses to accept their existence. Because if you try to refuse to accept the existence of the gods in Pathfinder, that's really, really dumb. You see clerics who constantly are using proto-agnostic. Yeah. But like I wouldn't even really say proto-agnostic. Agnosticism is basically not saying one way or not. Like it's how do I talk about this? Different flavors of atheists. She thinks they're like mortals and he only worships himself. I could see that. I could see that for sure. Isn't the refusal to believe, it's the disbelief? Yes. It is. I do not believe that there are, you know, supernatural powers in the world, basically. Um, Whereas you can't really do that in Pathfinder, right? You can't be like, oh no, there's no such thing as gods in Pathfinder. That's just not that's not a thing. So you have to take atheism as a you have to slightly adjust the definition of atheism in that context. It's not irrational. I don't know if I would say that it's not rational to disbelieve in a god. Because in all of modern history, there has been no evidence of any supernatural beings. Cannot definitively prove no god of any kind exists. This is true, but it's less that we can't prove that he exists. Well, I'm not atheist. I would actually consider myself to be agnostic. But you cannot disprove it. But disproving a thing is damn near impossible, regardless of context. Disproving the existence of a thing is such a fucking incredibly difficult task. This is with Delat, so I'm familiar with it. This person that does not know if it's somebody. Why did I use dig against the Zubat? What the hell's wrong with me? Old enough that they saw Iomade ascending, so you really can't say gods don't exist there. And, well, there's also the evidence of all of the different miracles, the cleric spells, that are obviously different than arcane spell casting, and other stuff. Did I actually get it? I did. Okay. Oh yeah, I cleared out my inventory. We are immediately now going to... Oh, we need to go to... Oops, didn't mean to hit the wrong button there. We're gonna go get Sword Stance. An all-good god that's also all-powerful. You can disprove that this god exists by the problem of evil. Assuming we agree on what evil is and what God wants to do to stop it. So, actually, I disagree. So if there is an all-good and all-powerful god, he's not necessarily disproven by the existence of evil, because what if that god values the choice of the people over everything else? So gives us free will, allows us to make our choices, and then, you know, what happens happens. He wants the best for us. This god wants the best for us, but he is not willing to force us into doing exactly what he wants. A god like that could be a good god, and he could, if he wanted to, step in and change everything and do what he wants. But that's not necessarily a contradiction. And I'm not talking about any specific religion or any specific god. I'm talking about this hypothetical deity that is all good, all powerful, but also does not step in to remove evil from the hearts of people, right? Body slap. Yeah, we're getting rid of leech life finally. We're finally getting rid of leech life. Playing the Pillars games. I have heard good things about those games. Actually, that's not necessarily true. Ragatalk. So my understanding of the goings on of it's entirely corruption, like corruption of Lucifer, you know, tempting Eve, corrupting Eve, but only because Adam and Eve did not even have knowledge of good and evil. They didn't even know what those were, right? I can now go to 5, which gets us to 3, which gets us to... Yeah. Free will doesn't exist anyway. That's... There it is. That's the thing that I wanted to use. We have a PowerPoint up. What do I use the PowerPoint up on? I think Body Slam. I think we're going to use Body Slam more than Dig, I think. Knowing he would corrupt Eve, etc. Omnipotent does not let you decline agency as if you were a... Wait, what? Made Lucifer, knowing he would corrupt Eve, etc. Omnipotent does not let you decline agency as if you... Here, let's... Example, let's take school shootings. You can make a world that humans can't pull the trigger of a gun by them just not having the strength or finger shape or whatever. That works because we don't have the free will to fly or swim and not need to breathe without any equipment, at least. But like in that scenario, that would just mean that guns would be like whatever weapons would be used at that point, they would just be designed differently. God punishing Adam and Eve for something he knew. See, that's the thing. I'm not somebody who's great at arguing religion, right? From either direction. It's not really something that I think about a whole lot. There's a Star Talk episode about free will that is a nice entry point to the subject. Interesting. Hi, probably shouldn't have come into this fucking fight at half health. That was a bad fucking idea. So that Pidgeot is always going to use wing attack. Let's heal. There we go. Let's do that. Let's save. And let's try this fight again. So we have to be able to survive one wing attack so that we can put it to sleep. Once we put it to sleep, we need to Swords Dance and hope that it stays asleep long enough for us to get enough Swords Dances. Jesus Christ, that's a lot of damage that we just took. Alright, I'm not risking a third. I could have done a third, didn't want to risk it. Okay, so we're dead anyway. We actually cannot win this fight right now. Actually cannot win this fight right now. Worst Catholic couldn't even color my drawings during church school, so take my opinion with blocks. Well, like, I am less interested in talking about very specific religions and stuff like that, and more the concept. Because like I said, I fully believe that an omnipotent and omniscient good God... Well, what, like... Religion still has a lot of positives, though. Many good moral teachings and good communities and so... Yeah, if we did more Swords Dances, we could. No, because we currently do not get badge boosts to our speed. So we would still be outsped by the Pidgeot, which would do like 80% of our health and damage. We would still be outsped by the Growlithe, which would finish us off with Ember. So yeah, we cannot, as we are right now, cannot beat him. It is not possible. Too many heretic questions. See, that's the kind of nonsense that I don't like. It's like, no. Have the discussion. Have the conversation. It's good to have these conversations. And too many people are afraid of conversations like this. Gave my witch a cat, so again, can't say whether it's good or bad. So once we beat Koga, we should get speed. Do I have any combos, but not when they're forced? Yeah. Literally one of in my first job, my very first job. Oh man, I can't remember the name of the guy right now. Really sad. There was this really cool old dude that I worked with that we would constantly have discussions on religion. And I was, at that point, I would say that I was a hardcore atheist. At that point in my life, because I was, 16, 17 years old, and I fucking knew everything. So, but the discussions that we had, they were never really heated. They were just discussions. They weren't even really arguments. And that's the kind of thing that I think a lot of people don't do these days. They just refuse to have conversations with people they disagree with. And that, I think, is a very big problem. I think that is one of playing a spinner of threads witch and Pathfinder 2e with a chrono skimmer dedication. I figured checking the menu, with time issues, to be like, oh, you poor dumb child. Fair enough, fair enough. But yeah, I really think that, being able to talk about issues like this in a way that allows you to not immediately disregard the other person. We're not learning growth because we're not using any special moves. There's no reason. The resentment is just too good. I don't know shit all about what y'all are talking about. I'm a bit behind on second edition. I don't know a whole lot about it anymore. But like it's a lot of I think a lot of things about well, fuck. Things like, oh, you fucking did the thing. You son of a bitch. This is the one thing that I didn't want to happen. Chronocaster archetype that summon meta magic where you summon yourself from other timelines. So what the fuck? And I'm dead? No, he's stupid. We survived because he's stupid. Hell yeah. Hell yeah, we survived because he's dumb as hell. Alright, and we get to use one of our paralyzed heals. Nice. I don't think I'm gonna need another one. I just need to be careful. Never even looked at 2e. I think I prefer 2e to first edition Pathfinder. I've just never really been able to I've never really been able to get into it. Because I just don't know anybody that plays it, basically. Yay, he's also stupid. Lear? Glare is fine as long as I get an attack off. Beautiful. Beautiful, beautiful. Alright, so we could use another one of our paralyzed heals. And I'm going to use 2 super potions because this guy is kind of scary that we're about to fight. These guys got nobody to play with? Yeah. And like the problem is, I tried once in my life, I tried to do a an online group with people that I just didn't know beforehand. And after session 0, I was like, there's no way. There's no way. The DM would not talk, so it was all through text, and he would take roughly 5 to 10 minutes to write out like a 3 to 4 sentence paragraph. So just the pacing of it was so insanely slow that we basically didn't get anything done. I do not have, except for a full restore, which I don't want to spend on this. D&D prison game. I know that people in prison play D&D. Play by mail. Yeah, like, well, that's something that we recommended. It's like, hey, should we just do a play by post? Where it's just, you know, you have a thread, like on Discord or something, where you guys take turns, you know, posting as you can. I'm so happy that I outspeed this fucking coughing. That makes this so easy. So much easier. We're gonna dig the muck and the wheezing. We're gonna body slam the 2 coughings. But yeah, it was rough. And it was like, you know, you could tell that. Oh, shit. Yeah, that's kind of a problem. Because we need to outspeed him. We need to outspeed that wheezing to win. We did get 3 more levels, I think. If not more. Since we fought Rival 5. So we could try Rival 5 again. Just wait till he misses. Sludge is not. Is he good AI? I don't think he is. So I think we just try again. We do the same thing that we did before, and we just kind of hope. We just kind of hope and pray. All right, Spore, you go away. No, stay asleep. Shh. And he can also just use X attack as well. So, like, even if he does have good AI, he could still go for X attack regardless. And if he goes for X attack, we dig. Hey, he just missed. All right, cool. Good. I was like slightly worried that we weren't going to one-shot, but our attack is pretty good. Yeah. Our attack is pretty good, and we were at +6. So could use Smog. Yeah, so Smog is like 70% accurate or something like that. Sludge was like the worst thing that it could have done, right? Because it's quad. It's well, I keep saying quad. It's super effective ×2. So, you know, it does 4 times damage. We gotta go here. Gotta go. Good night, Igor. Thanks for hanging out. It was fun chatting. All right, let's try this again. Ugh. Yeah, we just got really, really lucky that first time. So, yeah, we're doing a lot more. That's actually really bad. The final one let us outspeed the Pidgeot. Let's go. Oh shit, we leveled up. We lost our badge boosts. Spore. Okay, so we still outspeed the Execute. We're not gonna outspeed the Alakazam. Yep, that's what I was worried about. All right. So what this tells me is I need to get like 1 fight in. How much experience do I need to level up? 1471. That's not that much. How much do I get from you? I was about to say, you have 2. Oh no, he's protected from special. Good old Gen 1 jank. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. All right, cool. So now we're leveled up. No more badge boosting resettings. So we need to survive. Well, okay, so we also our speed boosted even further. So potentially. Oh shit, I forgot we took some damage there. Okay, so we now outspeed the Pidgeot. All right, so it didn't actually boost our speed that much. Alakazam still outspeeds. All right. For all of Gen 1's jank, yeah, this game is held together by fucking packing tape for sure. No, sorry, not packing tape. Scotch tape. Yeah, so we're gonna pop that heal because we need to. We did get crit by the Alakazam. That's a good amount of damage. That we still we just got through the words, sentences. Words and sentences, they're hard. We got a lucky damage roll. That's basically what I was trying to think to say. Yeah, we survived. All right. Do we outspeed the Blastoise? We do. All right. I went with Dig because it was going to be a higher chance of us killing. And I didn't think that the Blastoise would use Withdraw because of good AI. All right. So we're going to pop another Hyper Potion. As released, quite well functioning with a few bugs considering compared to an Alcat game or most modern games in general. Yeah. Yep. I was gonna say, like, considering the fact that a lot of games these days are it's like you got a day 1 patch and then you have 18 other patches before the game is actually playable. Which is such a terrible way to make video games. Like, what the fuck? How did it's like it always comes back to that fucking Theoden line from Lord of the Rings. How did it come to this? How did it come to this? Like, what I think of every time I think of how, like, movies are made these days and video games are made these days, like, that line just comes into my head. It just basically lives in there, rent free. I really want to rewatch those fucking movies. I have not seen the Lord of the Rings movies. I can't even tell you when the last time I saw them was. It's been so fucking long. Okay, so we have Sabrina or Blaine that we could go to next. I think Sabrina is the best choice. But before we do that, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. We do need to go to Saffron anyway, so yeah, we're gonna do Sabrina, and then we are going to go to the Safari Zone. Uh, do I sell Mega Drain? Yes. Yes, I do. I'll also get rid of this. Seven. Is that all of them? So we got 8, 9 in 10, 11. Yeah, okay. So I'm not missing any. I'm not missing any rare candies. Max Repel, 7 of them. I don't think that there's going to be that many major problems for us here. I actually don't even think that I need to put this guy to sleep before I set up. The growl could have been annoying, though. I forgot that they had growl. That could have been irritating. The biggest threat, I think, are the ghosts and the Alakazam specifically. Oh no, he's protected against all the special moves that I don't have. But I think most of these I could just set up a single... Oh, god damn it. I'm 12 levels higher than him, and I got outsped. I don't appreciate this. I do not appreciate that at all. $15 levels! I needed to get an extra 25%. Just base 25 speed things for real. I had to get up to plus... I had to get 2 extra badge boosts, so an extra 25% in speed before I could outspeed that Pokemon. That is... It's a thing. It's a thing that I don't like. I'm running out of healing items. We're running out of heals. You fucking... I hate you so much. I have parafusioned. Ah! We'll sleep, Jim. Shush. Don't use knife. Okay, we never got fully paralyzed again after that. Good. So remember how I said that I was going through all of my heals? It's still happening. Go to sleep. Not me! You fuck! Don't you dare. Break out of your confusion. Okay, good. Ghosts. Ghosts are the single most frustrating enemy in this entire fucking game. I have no heals. I am out of healing. Yeah, Alakazam is going to be a pain in the ass. Gengar is going to be a pain in the ass. But the good thing is... yeah, for real. It's like, no, not you. Not you. I'll buy 5 of those. Because if I don't, I'm going to have to run out of this fucking place like 3 times. Alright, there we go. Let's save just in case some bullshit happens. Man, it's so cool that I am confused once more. I am so happy about that. Don't. Okay, thank God. Bullshit, it's Sabrina's ship? I know, right? Fucking shenanigans. I don't think that I have to worry about this guy. He's just got a slow bro. So I don't have to heal for this one. Okay, yeah. That guy was not an issue. Sabrina here, though. I should have checked. I should have checked how close I am to leveling up. We can do that here, though. 44, 45. I don't think that we will level up in this. It's close. Find out. No. Do you like how she wanted to? Ice Queen could easily beat the rest of the Elite Four. Agatha could too, though, if she wasn't a dice roller. I'm trying to think of how Lorelai would beat Agatha. That would be a rough fight for her, for sure. I think that would probably be the hardest fight for her. Okay, we need to not level up before the Alakazam. We might be able to outspeed. We don't. And he got a high damage Psywave. You fuck. You fuck. You fuck. Alright, there's death number 20. Still not bad. Still not bad. 20 deaths, especially since most of them came before Brock. This is actually a very good run so far. I'm very, very happy with how this is going. Recover is perfectly fine. I am very happy with Recover. So all three just to outspeed the Kadabra. Oh, and then both the Kadabra and the Alakazam used fucking Recover at... Alright. Alright, both of them used Recover at full health. Oh. I actually don't know if we beat the... No, we don't. There's not enough time. There's no way. I still got to go through Blaine's gym, Giovanni's gym, and... well, Safari Zone, Blaine's gym, Giovanni's gym, and... the... fucking... what's it called? Victory Road. We find that she has an Amnesia Slowbro. That's true, but her Slowbro can't really take advantage of that Amnesia in an offense way because all it has is Water Gun for offense. I feel like it would be difficult for her to capitalize on what Amnesia allows. And she doesn't really... I can't remember if it kind of depends on if her Jinx has Psychic or not. I can't remember if it does. And we're not going to find that out today. Partly because we're not going to get to her today, and partly because even if we did, it would not use anything but Ice Punch. Ugh. Double Slap, Thrash, Body Slam, Ice Punch. Yeah. So yeah, the only move that Jinx would have that could hit is Ice Punch, which could freeze. As we saw multiple times, yesterday on Abra, we saw Ice Punch twice. It froze Abra twice. Fucking nonsense. Man, I am like kind of tired, and I definitely do not have time to take a nap before I go into work. I gotta go in. It's also raining outside. Today's gonna be not a great day at work. Oh, hell. All right, we don't want to grab that then. I can use the repel just to burn a little bit of inventory. 'Cause now I got an extra inventory slot because I got rid of that repel. Wait, did I get the ring? I did not. I was about to walk right past it. All right. We're good. How much time till I have to leave for work? Basically 20 minutes. Got 10 minutes before I have to end the stream so that I can get ready for work. I leave for work. I try to leave for work about quarter after. Sometimes it takes a little bit longer to get everything set up, and I leave around 25 minutes. But I also have to get my lunch together because I can't afford to buy lunch today. I have negative money in the bank until my paycheck comes through tomorrow morning. Wow, okay. When did I save last? Because I don't think I saved for this fight. 15-minute power nap? You are. I did save for this fight. Oh, thank God. Okay. So, yes, that was a crit, but that was also Ember. Where I could get it for lunch today. I'm not worried about that. I can bring my lunch in. And I need to start bringing my lunch in to save on money anyway, because like the stuff that it's like not cheap. You know, buying lunch is never cheap. Because you're going to buy stuff that's prepackaged, right? Which means that you're buying stuff that is more expensive than if you were to buy the parts and put it together yourself at home. Just how it always is. And I'm trying to train myself off of that. So I need to not be buying my lunch regardless of whether or not I can actually afford it. It is very cheap. Unfortunately, until my paycheck clears, I'm currently at negative almost $400 in my bank account. I had a convergence of many large bills that came through when I had not a lot of money in the bank. So they all cleared because they all came through on the same day. And then I got slapped with some overdraft fees as well. So, yeah. Not great for me. Not great for me. I'm not risking this. I'm using body slam. Yeah, okay. So one body slam at that point is going to be enough. I'm going to save for this fight. Because we're going to be outsped by this fucking Rapidash. Yeah, this is what I was worried about. I thought you're fiscally responsible. I'm trying to be. The problem is that I am I am living on such a thin financial thread that anything can fuck it up. And like my car broke down last week and I can't afford to get it fixed. I should heal. I should have healed. Yes, you're absolutely right. And I didn't because I'm stupid. But I think we'll be all right. Because I don't think that anything in this trainer can outspeed me. I think he just has 2 unevolved Pokemon. Yeah, so we're good. And also the fact that I once again got hit by fucking overdraft fees also hurts a lot. Purple matches the stream overlay. Thank you. Purple is my favorite color. I absolutely adore purple. Funnily enough, my love for purple came from a flower. Back when I was 18, I think. Is it a lot? $36 a pop. So the 2 that I got, that's another $72 that got taken out of my account because I don't have money in my account. It's a fucking enormous scam. I would rather them just not pay through the stuff and just be told, "Hey, you didn't pay. You're late on your thing." Because like late fees are usually like $5. It's not a big deal to have a late fee usually, but if you have an overdraft fee, that's a very different thing. Like I said, $36 per transaction. So we're dead, right? Yep, we're dead. It sounds like a scam. It kind of is. It's definitely a thing that really fucks over people and takes money from people that don't have money for you to take from. It's a very frustrating thing. And honestly, I probably should just look for a different bank that doesn't do that. Because yeah, so what it is the bank will allow you to go negative on your account so that for that day. So any auto payments that come through that day, anything that you buy at a store that day, all of that stuff will go through, but for every transaction that brings your balance below 0, it will charge you. And yeah, those stack. It's not just 1 per day, it's 1 per transaction. If it was once per day per transaction, so like, you know, day 1 I accidentally, you know, or the thing goes through, right? Because it was 2 auto pays that went through that I forgot to take into account. That's where the future market rune from League of Legends was taken from. I don't know anything about that. It has been 1,000 years since I played any League of Legends. Okay, so we leveled up. Not oh fuck, we leveled up on the worst possible Pokemon, didn't we? Yeah, we leveled up on the fucking Ponyta. So what happens if I just dig? I outspeed the Growlithe. I don't outspeed the Ponyta, but he was stupid. I level up there, so now I want to. Of course, it's a crit. Of course, it's a fucking crit. What I could do, I could blow a single rare candy here. I really don't want to, but I could do that. I could kill 1 rare candy. That would Is there anything that I need to do? No, not really. Okay. We're gonna just find a trainer and we're gonna fight them. Because I really don't want to use up my rare candies yet. At all. Please tell me that you're enough. Oh, of course. He outspeeds me. I am level 50, by the way. Can't tell because I'm asleep right now, but I am level 50. And this Poliwhirl at level 32 outspeeds me. Well, at least he's poison type, so... Okay, there's... Okay, there we go. Oh, you definitely... You don't? How do you not outspeed me? Alright. We're going to heal, then we're going to fight Blaine, and then once we beat Blaine, that will be it for today. This means that we can set up safely against the Growlithe. And this allows us to keep all of our badge boosts throughout the entirety of the fight. We're still not faster than the fucking Rapidash. Are you kidding me? Okay, he's stupid. Thank God he's an idiot. If we're not faster than the Rapidash, we're not going to be faster than the Arcanine. We need to hope that he doesn't do that. I think we have to just hope for Super Potion at full HP. So we need to either get a Super Potion at full HP on both of them. So the Arcanine is probably going to one-shot us, even if we're at full health. If we get hit by Fire Blast, we're dead. But, unfortunately, I do not have time to try this again. We're going to have to continue this next time. Which will be next Wednesday. So we will be doing more Paris next Wednesday. Just hope for a miss. That's basically what we're going to have to do. We're going to have to just hope for a miss. So yeah, we will be doing more Paris next Wednesday, and then once we finish Paris, we'll do something else. I don't know. But before then, tomorrow, no stream as you. Oh, I should fucking. Excuse me? Wait, did you undo the setting again? Guys. Remember when I showed you guys that I clicked this fucking button earlier? It's because of this. It's because of this. No. I don't want this to be hotkeyed. Can I remove this hotkey? Every time I swapped between my two different settings... Wow, I didn't realize this. Okay, so we need to set this as something that I never fucking touch. You know what? There. I'm literally never going to hit this combination of buttons. Never, ever am I going to hit that combination of buttons. Okay. So, anyway, tomorrow, no stream, as usual. Friday, we're going to be doing more unfair Kingmaker speedrunning stuff. Use Enya. I do not have that key on my keyboard. That is not a thing that exists on my keyboard. Neither that one. Words, stuff, things. Yeah, Friday, unfair Kingmaker speedrun. Saturday, we're going to be continuing our auto build judgments. We're going to be starting the main character the pre-generated main characters for the Varnhold's Lot DLC. And then once we finish that, we will do even more unfair Kingmaker speedrunning. And then next Tuesday, we're going to start a new Pokemon. We beat Abra yesterday. I have none of those. I have none of those. Those are not real letters. Those are fake. Those are fake letters. Those are not real. Um, um, yeah, next Tuesday we're gonna start. We're gonna do Missingno. We're gonna do Missingno next Tuesday. That's another one that I expect to take at least 2 weeks. If I remember correctly, the last Missingno run took quite a while. But I feel like that is in the spirit of the Tuesday runs, where they are very, very difficult. It's going to be one that is very interesting because it is an interesting Pokemon, let's say. I can't wait to show y'all how that one goes, because Jesus Christ. And then yeah, next Wednesday we will come in, we will finish up the Paris run, and then I will play something. Don't know what I will do after we finish Paris. Kind of just don't really plan that. I kind of just do it. But yeah, I'm gonna go because I gotta go get ready for work, get my lunch and all that stuff. Thank you everybody for hanging out. Appreciate y'all as always. And as always, hope you all enjoyed the stream. I hope you all have a good evening. And I hope to see you next time. Bye-bye!